Benin-Nigeria border is a long stretch and runs from the tri-point with Niger in the north down to the Bight of Benin in the south. At the Lagos end, it's not business as usual owing to different factors. In August 2019, former President Muhammadu Buhari ordered the closure of Nigeria's land borders. In November same year, the then president also ordered the suspension of fuel to communities within a 20-kilometer radius of the country's borders. The filling stations at some border communities are considered conduit pipe for fuel smugglers. We noticed as we travel along the coastal road, the fuel stations are short and out of business. And these two only survived the hammer of the 20-kilometer radius mark by a few meters.
First subsidy is gone.
The anticipated effect of this announcement by the president seems to have trickled down to this corridor.
The disparity in price between what fuel is sold in our neighboring countries and what it is sold in Nigeria has been brought almost at par.
Fuel smugglers have been kicked out of business. What about those smuggling rice and other banned items? I spoke with two indigenes of Badagry, Emmanuel Afolabi, a tourism promoter, and Shola Adeneye, who runs a cross-border haulage business.
What are the customs and the law enforcement agents looking all the way from the border? You can't imagine that kilometer all the way from border to somewhere around Badagry market, Badagry roundabout, people's home.
I can tell you 80% of rice that we consume in our homes is foreign rice. Customs are doing what the government said they should do. They have done a lot of work. They can only do what they can. But these people that you are talking about, that you are calling, they are doing smuggling, they are hungry men. An hungry man is a desperate man. And a desperate man will do anything just to earn money. Are you getting me? They can close all the border. They can stand there 24 hours.
Custom work is such that we have been given the powers under the Nigerian Customs Service Act 2023 to traverse every nook and cranny of this country, to make search, to intervene, to arrest any person, any house, any premises that we suspect may be housing unwholesome goods, what we call contraband goods in common language.
To have a clear picture of the situation, we joined the anti-smuggling surveillance operation at the border.
Cop smuggling. We'll patrol there this evening on surveillance to make sure that we checkmate smuggling activities.
Our first stop is this beachfront. The customs says it's a smuggling hotbed at night.
Sometimes we face resistance in trying to enter some particular communities. We're not sent by government to kill or destroy people. As much as we're making efforts to combat smuggling to its barest minimum, we try not to inflict pain by causing deaths.
As the day wore on, we moved to the creeks. Cameraman and I are in the company of armed operations team, and as a form of protection, the amber light is kept on to avoid surprises from the community considered notorious for smuggling.
As we're going in now, do not be surprised that if anything was actually going on there or is to go on there, you understand? They would have been informed. They have their informants.
This is a creek in Badagry, one of the places placed on high surveillance by the customs. They say they have to do routine checks here every now and then because of the fact that they've made some seizures here in the past, say rice, PMS, and other items that have been banned by the country. And that is why men of the customs must always come around here. You can see here it's quite dark at the moment, but there's a canoe. There is really nothing suspicious on ground. It's just some people using the channel to move to another community. Although, from what we gathered from the customs, this particular creek takes you from this particular point. You can get to Ogun State, even to the neighboring country in Benin Republic. The customs says it has recorded success in similar operations and on the highway. However, border communities and those who ply these access frequently are worried about the multiple roadblocks mounted by various state and non-state actors along the border and its effects on trade facilitation. Dari Ido, Channels Television News.